Hello there. I receive a lot of comments on my channel, both good and bad, and in this video I'm going to respond to some of them. Now I'm going to do a question and answer video in a few weeks' time, so this is your opportunity to ask me any questions you want answered. Leave them down below and I will do my best to respond to you in a future video. Anyway, let's not beat about the bush. I've read a lot of comments, people telling me that I talk too much, so I should just jump straight in. And I've watched some videos in the past where after saying that, it's then taken me another minute to start the video. Yeah, probably doing that again here, aren't I? Right, let's actually jump straight in. You go on and on about nothing. Thanks for that. This is on a video about a smart meter. I think I talked for about 10 minutes about why I didn't like having a smart meter, and not because of the reasons that the Karens and the conspiracy theorists will think. Thanks for the user engagement anyway. Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse for £600 or the exact same for £120. This is on a video about Lepin, fake Lego products, which you can't actually buy anymore because Lepin's gone bust. Yeah, it's exactly the same, isn't it? I mean, yeah, okay, it's not the same. I mean, it's not in a box. It's not genuine Lego bricks. Doesn't come with a well-printed manual. The likelihood is there are bricks missing. You're buying it from a counterfeiter in China, and it's an inferior product, and it's infringing copyright law and trademarks. Apart from that, yeah, you're right, it's identical. I made a top 5 list of good and bad things about my new Mazda car, and somebody commented, try something called Tuning Allright. It's obviously some kind of advanced tuning system called Allright that improves your car in some way. I don't quite know. I mean, that wasn't the topic of the video. On my KFC secret recipe 11 herbs and spices video, I received the comment, what's with the annoying music? I don't know what you mean. What annoying music? I was purely trying to evoke a feeling of Kentucky in America, something appropriate to the video and to make it a bit more lively and interesting. I made a video about how much I spend every month, everything from taxes and things I buy through to, well, actually that's it really. Doing quite well, that video. Somebody wrote, the middle class is a myth, because I discussed something about having a National Trust membership and that making me middle class. Sorry for making a kind of light-hearted joke in the video. I didn't mean it. I won't do it again. Is that a real wood fireplace? Fake fireplaces make me want to slap people. So yeah, possibly escalated quite quickly and unnecessarily. As it happens, it is a real wood fireplace, but it's actually a deactivated gas fireplace. If that makes any difference, I don't know. You'd have to tell me whether or not you still want to slap me. In fact, I can hear my own voice now, and yeah, I think you probably do, don't you? Ages ago, I used my 3D plastic printer to print a Lego brick and a Lego minifigure, and I concluded that you couldn't really make your own Lego at home this way, or certainly start up your own business. Well, yeah, somebody didn't quite understand. I'm really sorry, but you clearly don't have a lot of experience in 3D modelling, 3D printing, or 3D manufacturing design principles. The main advantage of home and hobby 3D printing is hyper-customisation, spelled incorrectly, and not mass production. So it's not about competing with Lego, it's about filling the blanks of what Lego didn't thought of, or just don't have the interest of manufacturing. Let's say I want to create a musical instrument out of Lego, but I'm missing the nozzle or string attachment. Lego will never produce it, so instead of sitting around and waiting, I can produce it for myself, by myself. This is hyper-customisation. Well, it's a cross between bad spelling and hyper-customisation, isn't it? I made a video about whether or not fake Lego is ever better than real Lego. British. Yeah, that's actually fair. That's, yeah, nothing to say really on that front. 5 reasons why I don't buy fake Lego kits by Lepin. Although I then released a video a few years later saying that I had bought some fake Lego kits. Mass of contradictions. Almost as if I just make videos that I think might do well on YouTube and that you shouldn't take what I make too seriously. But anyway, putting all that aside, somebody left me the comment, the only thing I'm mad about is the fact that this dude's calling them Lego kits. I would like to have some kind of smart-ass comment to say to that, but the fact is this chap is right. And actually watching that video back, it's actually very annoying that I call them Lego kits, because they are Lego sets. And as I have explained in the past, this is because I used to make plastic little models that you put together, like Airfix kits. People making these comments, I don't actually mind. This isn't like me getting angry and telling you not to do it, because actually occasionally people do say things that are amusing to me and that are helpful for the progression of this channel, and at the very least they could contribute to a future comments video, so please do keep commenting. And again, on the topic of I'm looking over here because this is where my coffee is. Again, on the topic of pronunciation, I built a new computer recently and put a lovely new graphics card in it, but it wasn't the graphics card I wanted. I wanted the new NVIDIA 3000 series graphics cards. It's not 3090, it's pronounced 3090. I think I've got that right. Seriously, who cares what you call it? It's numbers. The 3090, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Kim Jong-un replied to a video about the USS Missouri. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I can't read Korean. If one of you can read Korean, can you let me know what that says? Don't really want a dictator commenting on my videos, and about an American warship as well. I may have inadvertently declared war with North Korea. Never mind. I made a video about fixing the air conditioning on a Honda car that I owned briefly. There is no R in the word Honda. Now this I can't quite work out. Honda. Where's the R in that? Is it the end? What do Americans say? Honda. Yeah, come to England, we all say Honda. I don't know what video this was, but what a waste of time watching this fool. Imagine being the fool that's actually making the video in the first place. See, now when I find something that I don't want to do or that I don't enjoy, I stop doing it. You could have just clicked off the video, the free video that nobody's forcing you to watch. I made a video years ago on this channel when I used to review watches and smartwatches. I made a video where I tested the waterproof rating of a cheap watch from AliExpress. I wanted to see whether or not it could withstand water, so I stuck it in a bowl of water. And yeah, it survived. I stuck it in a bowl of boiling water, thinking that it might expand the metal and let water in and break it. It didn't really, and the watch survived the entire test. So I thought as a final demonstration that you can actually break a watch in water, I pulled out the crown. It really angered a lot of people that it was an unfair test, it wasn't very scientific. Not sure why people cared quite so much, but I received a fair few comments on it and I'd like to share some of them with you. Because he cheated pulling the crown, he thinks that people watching are stupid. You're right, I do think that people watching are stupid. Not really. Just to put it in perspective, it was about 5 years ago, and then a year ago I received a comment saying, any update? Yeah, the watch is still broken. Trash advise. I advise that if you have trash, to put it in some kind of trash receptacle, like a bin. And on a previous Lepin comments video, Lepin, more like poopin', good one. I see what you did there. I've made many videos in the past about buyer and seller scams on eBay on this channel, and one chap seemed to watch one of those videos and left me this comment. Buyers are overprotected and make a video that outlines the abuse that sellers are put through if you want to start dabbling in reality. Meanwhile, you can take this stupid video that means nothing and roll it up and cram it in your pee hole. Thank you for such a pleasant and informative comment there. I think I ended up blocking this person because I have got a bit of a policy now of if I get something that I just think is completely unfounded abuse, I will just block the person because life's too short to put up with it. And, you know, actually there are a number of people who leave very nice comments. I've got a fantastic community of people who leave comments on this channel, and it's unfair for them to have to see this sort of tripe. Needless to say, this person is wrong, and if he looked at my channel, he'd see that I have got videos for both buyers and sellers talking about different scams that can occur. Years ago, I went on holiday to Paris with my girlfriend, and yeah, taxi. It's a classic example of how moron you are. Wake up. You're right. I am very, very moron. I'm also very, very tired. So rather than waking up, I might actually go and have a nap. And also on that video, wait. You have a girlfriend? Yes, I know it's difficult to believe that somebody with hair, glasses, a voice, a personality like this can have a girlfriend. I actually do. I don't know why it comes as such a huge surprise to people, actually. I am just a normal person behind this geeky exterior. Thanks for leaving your comment. But it didn't stop there, did it? Because, let's face it, this is what half my comments are on this channel. What an absolute liar. I assume this guy's French. He no way has a girlfriend, and you no way passed your English exams at school. We'll end with a comment from a fellow academic, or perhaps a medical doctor, Dr. Biscuit, who commented, "Wow, I'm amazed. You've got a girlfriend." Yes, possibly this is the most surprising thing of 2021, isn't it? Never mind pandemics, never mind going to Mars. It's the fact that a girl was remotely interested in me. Thanks very much. Anyway, I actually do enjoy reading those comments, and I hope you enjoy listening to them. I've shut my laptop in haste because I can never remember the full names of my Patreons. Thank you to my loyal Patreons who, just for a few dollars a month, get each video a week earlier than you normal subscribers. And I've got indigestion. I have some very generous Patreons as well, including HB, Jim McCaig, Magnanimous Meg, George Foot and Jennifer Jones. I have actually got a secret Patreon as well, who's donated loads over the years, and I just like to thank her. She knows who she is. Thank you. Do subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I shall see you next time for another one.